Welcome back, Libra. Welcome to your reading for March. And although this is a reading for March, it's also a timeless reading. So whenever you come across it, that's when it's meant for you. We're going to get your oracles first, and we'll dive into tarot. You have safe shelter, but it was upside down. That kind of makes me feel like taking a risk. Death, which means transformation. Earlier, mystery was wanting to come out. Flow and Sea Star. Let me adjust my lighting. Okay, hopefully that helped. We have repeating positive phrases out loud. One more oracle. Well, not that many. Try it again. The Wounded Harpy Eagle. So with the Harpy Eagle, it's a 43, which is a number. It goes down to 7. This is a card about maybe not relying on things that we usually rely on, because the things we rely on could have a potential of impermanence. It could be, there's also energy of, it's kind of what is strongest is also vulnerable. So it could be reflecting us. Like, although we are strong, there are areas that we are vulnerable at the moment, which could be the safe shelter, the whole feeling vulnerable energy with that, feeling like we're not safe. It's a little gloomy, to be honest, in the reading. I see a lot of like cloudy skies. With Death and Flow, and with the 7, there's a sense of trying to move forward, but it's kind of gloomy. For your past, we have, well, the 6 of Wands. That's good. The Hanged Man, the 2 of Wands, and the Moon. So with this 6 of Wands, it's about a victory. It's about success, and it's about recognition. But the 2 of Wands is about waiting results, and it's also about planning, forward planning. So you could have been waiting for a victory, waiting for a win, waiting for some kind of, maybe waiting for your test to come back. That's the energy I'm feeling with that. And the Hanged Man, that's about changing our perspective. And the Moon, that's about unexpected. That's not having all the information. It's, you know, there's a dark side of the moon. There's a part that is unrevealed at the moment. And so I'm curious, what's with this Hangman? What's the energy of the Hangman? So we're waiting results here. Oh, I heard in my head, that's the waiting. We're kind of, we put ourselves on pause as we wait for this result to come in. Yeah, got it. That makes sense. Yeah, faith. It's about trying to have faith while you wait. And let's go into your present. What do we have for Libra in the present? Temperance and the Four Wands. Good. Okay, so either trying to find peace, or either we kind of have a sense of peace or we're trying to find it. In regards to family, support, maybe being social. Let's look more. What's with the Temperance card? I feel like with how gloomy it is in the Wounded Harpy Eagle, this is a sense of kind of trying to find peace. The King of Swords is trying to find clarity on how to find peace. I mean, we're looking, I mean, for overall, I would say it looks good with these cards. But I'm not convinced. Because, like, if I were to look at these cards, like, oh, this is good, this is peace, this is clarity. But with how gloomy it is, and this whole safe shelter being in reverse, I'm not convinced that we are clear or that we are in peace. What's the future? So it's maybe we think we are, but there is something that is underneath that is making us feel unsafe. The future, Three of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. So with the Three of Cups, this could be an event, this could be our friends, and this could be celebration. And with the Ten of Wands, it looks like you put a lot of effort into something. You put on you had a lot of responsibility, or you had a sense of responsibility, and you're kind of celebrating your hard work here in the future. Let's get some cards. What's the Three of Cups? Yeah, confidence and passion. Yeah, you're feeling pretty confident all the hard work you put in this. You know, that's crazy, because why is it? Why is this Wounded Harpy Eagle here? Let me ask. Why is this Wounded Harpy Eagle here? Let's use this. Why is this Wounded Harpy Eagle here? Nine of Cups. Could be about your health, but it's overall about your satisfaction. The things we find satisfaction in. There's an issue with something we find satisfaction in. There's a sense of not needing to, it may be unhealthy to rely on it. Or there was something that we were relying our happiness on, maybe our health. And it's kind of almost like a lot of weight on that, like a pressure. If this doesn't happen, then it will like ruin my life almost. You know, this energy, like it's like this victory, if this victory weren't to come through, then things couldn't progress forward. Like it would be like detriment. But I mean, it looks like it's working out, but there's almost a sense of not relying on it at the same time. Maybe continuing forth, we shouldn't rely on the success of something. In order to find peace, we should find the peace first. This is interesting. This is an interesting reading. Let me look at your strength, weakness, and reality to get some more clarity, because this is different. Because it looks like really good energies. But because of the oracles, I'm not convinced. For your strength, the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords. What do we have for the weakness? Yeah, that's... And what do we have for the reality? Oh, wait. I was going to do hope, fear, and reality, but I said strength and weakness. So I guess we're going to skip hope, fear, and reality. We're going to do that next. Hope, fear... strength, weakness, and advice. We're going to do that. Strength, weakness, and advice. Sorry, that was very confusing and all over the place. I feel like that's kind of the energy of the reading. Advice. Ace of Swords. Clarity on the Ace of Swords. Okay. Five of Cups. So in your strength, you're very good at supporting others and also yourself in a situation where there's conflict. You're very nurturing. You're very supportive. You're kind of like a shoulder to lean on for others. And there's also a sense of a strength in this being for yourself, whether you know it or not. But this is something you could provide to yourself. With the weakness, with the Nine of Wands and Four of Pentacles, this is about... The Nine of Wands is about being guarded, being defensive, trying to protect what's ours, boundary setting. But the Four of Pentacles is about holding on tightly to that. So our weakness is holding on too tightly to setting boundaries, either with ourselves or others, or in situations. We're holding too tightly on being defensive. It's like we're always looking over our shoulder here, awaiting something bad to happen. That might be what it is. Like, if things don't go right, it feels like it would feel like it would be the end. You know, like, it would feel like it's almost like we put a lot of weight on success and we hold too tightly on that, or hold too tightly on something, going a certain way, and that could be our weakness. But you also could hold too tightly on boundaries. This is really interesting. It's like a rigid, holding on too tightly to being rigid, to and for the advice, the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups. The advice is to to work on, and when we feel disappointed, when we feel abandoned, when we feel like things just didn't work out. It's like when something goes wrong, we're really focused on it. We put too much. That's what it is. This is the essence of the reading. When something goes wrong, we put too much weight on that. And it kind of, if we had inspiration, ideas, plans, so much energy to, you know, so many paths. If something goes wrong, it's like, okay, that kills everything. Like, there's just too much weight on things needing to go a certain way. I'm losing my voice. And it's like we lose something when we focus on the issues that arise. That's why you have the safe shelter in reverse. It's like it makes us feel unsafe to continue. When something starts going wrong, it's like, oh, well, I don't even know where else to go from here. it's like Spirit's wanting you to realize, to be a little bit more flexible and to look like. That's why we shouldn't hold so tightly onto things that we usually would hold on to. There's needing more to be more flexibility in that, because our weakness is when things go wrong and we're too focused on that. It doesn't allow room for growth or for kind of, you know, Spirit to take you on a different path. It's like, if like, let's say if you wanted a specific, let's say if you're in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and you wanted the factory, or you wanted to go to the factory, and you get this golden ticket and you go, well, things have to go a certain way for you to feel like it was a success. And if things start going wrong, oh well, that ruins the whole thing. But in the end, you know, he does get, you know, things happen, crazy things happen, and it looks like he, you know, he did something wrong. He ate all the gum and, you know, started flying, and it looked like you know, the whole thing was ruined because something went wrong. But it ended up being the thing that took him to what he wanted in the beginning, and to even better. It got him closer to the chocolate factory leader. I forgot his name, Wonka, and got him closer to Wonka. And they went up into, I'm talking about the original movie. They went up and had this, you know, beautiful moment. But am I crazy? But did he not give him the factory? I don't remember exactly, but there's a sense of, that's the story I'm feeling with this. You know, don't put so much weight on things going a certain way, because if things go wrong, it may just be leading you exactly where you need to be. That's the advice of the reading. Let's look at your hopes, fears, and reality for the ending of this. Only because I skipped that part. I guess that it wasn't predominantly important. They wanted to kind of get to the root. But, whoa, this is... Let's do this again, because this is interesting. They wanted to do strength, weakness, and advice first. Hope. You hope for the situation to change. You hope for... That's the death here too. You hope for things to move forward. A Chariot. You hope for things to move forward. The Fool. You want a new beginning. You hope for a new beginning here. You hope for this chocolate factory to kind of open up an opportunity here. It's like a symbol of moving forward to you. But your fear... Eight of Cups and the Four of Cups. You fear you or yourself walking away from an opportunity. You or someone else. You fear not being able to see an opportunity. Or missing. You fear missing an opportunity. And what's the reality? Everything's okay. You're going towards victory. You're going to get recognition for it. Everything is going to pan out. So whatever you're worried about missing, you're not going to miss it. What's meant for you is going to come. So do not worry about how things are going to flow. Things are going to flow exactly how they need to be. And whether that's good things or bad things coming in, it's going to still get you where you want to be in the end. Okay? Or somewhere better. You know, it's still, your path is still going to go somewhere in a favorable position for you, regardless of what happens along that path. So don't put so much stress on it has to happen a certain way, because be flexible in that, so that way it can flow you in the ocean towards this actual thing that would really make you feel like a success. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps, and be sure whenever I'm done with these zodiac readings for March, I'm going to do a pick a card. If you're interested in that, you just pick the card that your eye looks at first, because our eyes have our own intuition. So watch out for that, and it's going to be as soon as I'm done posting all of the tarot readings, then that will be the next video I post. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope this helps you in March. And feel free to come back in the middle of March. If you have any issues in March, come back to this video and maybe this will make even more sense to you. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.